Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Did you know that the latest tax bill signed by Donald Trump, dubbed the Big Beautiful Bill, is over 900 pages long? That's right. It's packed with provisions that could reshape America's economic landscape in favor of the ultra-rich while leaving the working class to fend for themselves. Ever notice how the wealthiest always seem to find a way to benefit, even in the most convoluted legislation? This is honestly crazy, but while the headlines scream about cuts to Medicaid and the potential loss of health insurance for millions, the bill quietly enshrines permanent tax breaks for private jets and massive corporations. Yes, while the tax break for tips expires in 2028, the one for buying private jets is here to stay. What does that say about our priorities as a nation? It's absurd that this bill limits how much students can borrow for graduate education while doing nothing to address the skyrocketing costs of tuition. With a median medical degree costing around $286,000, capping federal loans at $100,000 is not just unfair, it's a recipe for disaster. We're not just limiting access to education, we're actively creating barriers for the next generation of doctors and professionals. And let's talk about the pharmaceutical industry. The bill includes provisions that prevent Medicare from negotiating lower drug prices for many medications, effectively allowing big pharma to pocket billions that could have benefited taxpayers. This is a blatant example of prioritizing corporate profits over the health and well-being of everyday Americans. But here's the silver lining. We've seen this kind of corporate favoritism before in history, and each time people have risen up to demand change. The fight for equitable tax reform is not over. We have the power to challenge these unfair provisions and advocate for policies that prioritize people over profits. So, what if I told you that we can turn this around? By staying informed, mobilizing our communities, and advocating for progressive policies, we can dismantle the structures that perpetuate inequality. Together, we can push for a tax code that benefits everyone, not just the wealthy elite. Let's remember that big problems are just puzzles waiting to be solved. With each challenge, we have an opportunity to unite and push for a fairer, more just society. The future is bright if we keep fighting for it. Together, we can create the change we want to see. Keep your heads up and stay hopeful. Progress is possible, and it starts with us. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.